parve a che t'ovesta se.
building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Car crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until closing time. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, I just pooped my pants!
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Sorry, we're out of rooms, but we have plenty of deadly trivia. Only one of you will survive. And I hope that one survivor will keep us in mind for their future vacation needs. Alright, first question. Which is not a line in Fatboy Slim's The Rockefeller Skank? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out, and the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which leaves only you. Follow me. Welcome to room 105. It's the Pegs game. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Go ahead, everyone else. Choose a slot to make it no bueno. Hurry along. If someone dies in your death zone, you get a prize. No help, huh? Fine, I'll do it. Okay. Let the games begin. A game about gravity is about to go down. Yeah, I knew it. I should have made them all death zones. I always want to just push all the buttons, but don't worry, I'll stay focused. Let's keep moving. Which state contains the geographic center of the contiguous United States? Who picked this? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to room 237. I'm going to give you a chance to password protect your life. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die. Hurry up! Now everyone else will try to crack the passwords. As a team, guess either password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. I will reward you all for every password you crack. This is a team effort, so share clues out loud with each other. Time's almost up. I thought everyone was good at hacking passwords these days, but I guess I was wrong. Let's try another one. Look, I know I'm dealing with my own issues, but the ancient Greek gods were a bunch of weirdos if you ask me. What was Hermes' thing? Who picked this? The rest of you, it's time. Congrats! All of you are entered in my scratch ticket giveaway. Scratch and find $3 to live. And if you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for all the extra $signs you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Get to scratching! You could win some money with extra scratches. The contest is almost over. We know what a losing ticket means. Surprise! You're a ghost now! Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. We're here! When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Where's the tallest tree in the world? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Time for consequences. Let's get our math on. Do as much math as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing along. If one of them does better than you, it's punishment time. Let's go! Make sure to show your work. Ha! Remember that. Only a couple seconds of math left. I never thought math would fail me, but it did. Let's keep moving. Sure, I torture people and all, but my worst attribute is that I'm a whiskey snob. In order to be legally called bourbon, how must whiskey be aged? Who picked this? I want to show you something. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Write your answers now. Now, let's see if there are any matches. No matches, but I wanted to believe. How can I run a hotel, be a good son, and murder daily? Somehow I make it work. Let's try another one. Who is the singer of It Ain't Me? Who picked this? It's time. This one should be easy. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. The rules are already on your device. Go, go! There's not a lot for me to do during this game. Guess I'll just stare out the window. Almost out of rules time. Aw, you tried so hard to follow the rules, which was like super cute, but it just wasn't enough. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Coca-Cola brands. Tap each answer. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Next question. Black Mirror episodes. Moving on. Actual seasons of Survivor. Time is almost up. That ghost can smell your life force. Don't fall behind. It's only darkness. Roll doll books. Golf clubs. I'm going too easy on you. Here comes the next question. Moons of Jupiter. It could steal your life force. Detective on a Law and Order show. Pass me the popcorn. This one's close. Movies based on comic books. One last trap. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now too. You have to get all the right answers to escape.
at the abandoned building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Car crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close ties to dogs and architecture. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, porcupines.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. This isn't an ice cream lovers convention after all, but a game of dire consequences. Only one of you will survive. I'm running a hotel and killing people. I've achieved work-life balance. Okay, first question. What is the root of suffering? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which leaves only you. Follow me. And here are your bags. Welcome to room 105. Let's use one of my cousin Aloysius's old stage props. Pick a space inside the box to hide. When this was used in magic shows, there were safeguards inside to prevent injury, but don't worry, I took those out. Of course, this magic trick does need some volunteers. I'm giving you a very sharp sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. Parry! Thrust! How is that entertaining? Jeez. This elevator's going up, regardless of whether your score is. Let's keep moving. Out of all the mammals found on land, why do I find moose the most attractive? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Time for consequences. Welcome to room 217. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. Okay, let me lean back in this chair and get my feet up. And we begin. Dear people of the neighborhood, have you seen this cat? It has the eyes of a cat that has seen far too much and answers to the name Muffin. It has been missing for 5 years, but I have reason to believe it's immortal. Please do not feed it, for it eats only darkness. Time's up! Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick editorial review of your work, and here's how you did. One of you did not take this job seriously. Don't worry. Everyone who dies in this hotel turns into a ghost. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. Which of these plants is a succulent? Who picked this? The rest of you, come with me. Ah! A money pile! Some of this money is still here from the first game. Go ahead and take as much money as you want. But take the most money or the least money, and you'll be sorry. Have fun out there! Okay, who took what? The most and least greedy really messed up. We're here! When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. The beautiful, chunky-limbed Komodo dragon is a type of... Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Follow me. Pigs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay! Let the games begin! Pick a spot to drop from. It's... Yay! Physics! Hey, good work with the death zones. Let's keep moving. Which continent has none of the top 10 most populous cities in the world? Who picked this? It's time. Time to try to save yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Make it hard to guess. If your password gets cracked, you die. Come on. Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. Don't be greedy about what letters you figured out. Let everyone know. Time's almost up. I thought everyone was good at hacking passwords these days, but I guess I was wrong. Everyone can see that the dead players are ghosts, right? I'm not just freaking out. Let's try another one. My criminal profile says I'm reserved, a perfectionist, and emotionally detached. Aw, that's really sweet. Which of these could be my Myers-Briggs personality type? Time's almost up. Who picked this? I want to show you something. Congratulations! You've been entered in my scratch ticket giveaway! Scratch and find $3 to live. If you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for every $sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Scratch away! Ooh, wouldn't it feel good to scratch some more spots? The contest is almost over. I guess I was hoping you'd be a little bit more scratch happy. Oh well. In retrospect, I should have made these cards with all skulls on them. I keep forgetting that I should cheat. Let's keep moving. What do Sesame Street's Bert and Ernie wear? Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Well, that sucks. Let's try another one. Which Game of Thrones book includes the Red Wedding? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Time for consequences. Let's play with dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. Honestly, it's mostly just an excuse to use these cool skull dice. Time's almost up. Low scores displease me. Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... See, having the most money is good for something. The time has come. Congrats on making it here alive, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Coexisted with dinosaurs. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. But it's not just you. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Next question. One of the 7 chakras. Official currency. just call that a fluke. Don't look behind you! Here comes the darkness. Metric system units of measurement. Time is almost up. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Butterfly life cycle stages. You stole some yummy life force. Practices of the Buddhist Eightfold Path. More stolen life force. Not so fast. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
It was an abandoned summer camp.
Dang it! Good evening, campers. We're gonna start by breaking off into sections. Arms over here, legs over there, etc., etc. Only one of you will see dawn. Here's your first question. Who picked From now on, you'll get rewarded with thread. Grab your flashlights. We're going on a little trip. The game is Chainsaw, and the objective is to not get chainsawed. I'm gonna be circling you with a chainsaw. I'll show you a picture of where I'll stab. Use the graffiti to figure out where it is and get out of the way. If my chainsaw touches you, you lose. Did you know that CCTV stands for Crazy Chainsaw TV? Pay close attention to the monitor. It's gonna show where I'll strike next. Safe players, vote on who you think will die. Ready, set, react! I might have just killed you all, but I'm not a monster. This chainsaw is electric. Death is not an escape. I'll rebuild you so I can keep killing you. And it's gonna cost you some of your thread each time. Everyone started with a thread count of 500. Now let's update those numbers. What? Did you think you'd turn into ghosts? That would be silly. Oh, I'm nasty for this one. And the correct answer is... wrong answers must be punished. Let's raise a glass to chalices. Each safe player will secretly poison a chalice. At-risk players will then choose a chalice to drink from. If your drink contains poison, you die. Some of these chalices will be poisoned, and not just because of the lead content. Safe players, pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
We don't drink weed or eat gasoline. We don't play with snakes.
Now at-risk players, choose a chalice to drink from. Sweet Dionysus, let's drink! Okay, show me those chalice picks. Who was dead right and who's just dead? Let's see where the poison is. You die doing what you loved, drinking poison. Score check. The last time I pulled an all-nighter, I was trying to pass murder school. It's time to see who's normal and who has insane opinions. I'm replacing traditional trivia with opinion-based questions. If you answer in the group's minority, then you get sent to the killing floor. Here's the correct answer. Let's do another one. Obviously, the correct answer is... a hot take puts you in the hot seat. None of you look like STEM kids, so let's play math. Solve as many simple math equations as you can before time runs out. But be careful. If you make a mistake, you sit in a little timeout. If a safe player scores better than you die. You know what alleviates stage fright? Having to do competitive math. Solve as many math equations as you can in 30 seconds. Ready, set, math! Time's almost up. Here's how everyone did. Time to subtract some fluff from your body. Some threads coming at ya. Here's how that round fared for everyone. Let's see if you can read the room on this one. Smart people picked. Let's do another one. Here's what you should have picked. Oopsie, looks like you answered incorrectly. Let's pour one out for everyone who will die in this next game. You will be presented an offering cup containing a certain amount of blood. Estimate how much more blood is needed to fill it. In your measuring cup, tap and hold that missing amount on your device. The measuring cup will then be emptied into your offering cup. I'll punish you if you overflow it, or if you have less than a safe player. What's this? A vampire buffet? Okay, let's play. Look at how much blood is in your offering cup. You have 15 seconds to pour that missing amount in your measuring cup. Ready, set, pour. Let's see which at-risk players would make a horrible barista. Ooh, I hope a safe player beat that. You fool! Oopsie daisy! Awkward! Which of you put in less than a safe player? That was clutch! Nice work, here you go. Now to update the scores. One more hour until the chase. Ready, set, opinionate! Here's the correct answer. Let's do another one. Obviously, the correct answer is... The tribe has spoken. Oh, that's good. I should trademark that. How do I love thee? Let me count the eyes. A bunch of eyeballs are going to fall from the sky. Guess how many land inside the vessel. If a safe player guesses better than you, you die. Release the eyes. There's something so cozy about the pitter-patter of eyeballs on the floor. Well, that was fun. Demental to your survival. Enter your guesses now. I hope you guessed this number. The at-risk players guessed this. And the safe players guessed... Now let's see how far off you were. Some thread for a nice job. I'll make sure your tombstone reads, bad at counting. Let's check the standings for the final time. Let's see how that changed the pecking order. Dawn is fast approaching. You know what that means. I'm done playing games. It's time to end this once and for all. I'm gonna give the player in the lead a category. Tap each answer that fits the category, then press submit. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Don't look now, but you've got some competition. And here's everyone's next question. The trailing players will get a third choice because their adrenaline makes them go faster. Don't stop now. Time to speed things up a bit. I'm going to bump up my walk from leisurely to brisk. New category coming at ya. Ted, you're dead. I hope you stretched your fingers. Here's another one. Our chase continues. Your fight or flight instincts are kicking in. Here's another category for you. Well, I wouldn't call this a peaceful transition of power. Let's do another one. Not so fast. If you want to escape, you have to get all 3 correct. And that includes everyone. Eyes up. Check this out. Once more. A new leader. There's no time to hydrate. Here's your next category.
If the game is full, you can still join the audience at Jackbox.tv.
Time for the jokes. Hi-ya! Hey, I'm Jim Reaper. Welcome to Doominate, the game where it feels so good to be so bad. You know what's fun? Ruining things. I ruin things all the time. You're gonna take something nice and add something to ruin it. Write anything you want. Oh, that's nice. Oops, made it worse. Or something like this. Yikes. And that's how Doominate works. You're gonna ruin two things in this first round. One that you choose and one that's been selected for you. You might notice that you have both thingies on your device. Start with whichever one you want, then hit submit when you're done with both. If you're a real lazy bones or can't think of anything, you can press the Ruin For Me button. I'll give you a joke on the house. Afterwards, you'll face one another skull to skull, and your little friends will vote on who ruined it best. Got it? Cowabunga! I can say that, right? You'll see two thingies on your screen. Pick one to wreck. Ooh, these are some good ones. You have your main pick, but you also have a second one that one of your little buddies picked to ruin too. Time to get messy. Remember, you're being judged on who ruined these best. Also, it's a joke game, so make your buddies laugh. Or not. I don't know your friends. You've reached halfway through the timer. Congrats. Time to see the damage. First up. Everybody vote. Ooh, a tie. Here comes another one. Vote, vote, vote. Okay, new setup coming through. Pick your favorite. Nice. Oh, how do you... Seriously? Math! Round two, Boobaloo! For round two, let's get a little personal. You just got some prompts on your device to write 2 things down that you like or are a fan of. Put in anything. Could be a movie or your favorite place, buttered toast. You can answer the questions on your device or ignore them and just write anything that brings you joy. The questions don't matter. Other players are gonna take one of these thingies and try and ruin it for you. If you really love nothing, press the gimme one button and I'll give you something to love. But try looking deep in your shriveled little heart first. Sheesh. Halfway mark, bonebags. Tick-tock. Now, choose one of the thingies to ruin for the player listed on your device. If you know the player listed next to each prompt, feel free to use any and all information you have on them to ruin it for them. You know, or just ruin it any old way you want. I'm not your mom. Get creative. Halfway through your time. Better get to your second thingy. Let's go skull to skull. Here come the angels. You gotta pick one. Vote of the ruined! Extra points from the player that had their thingy ruined. Incoming! Get to voting! Domination! Next one! Vote time! Up next. Okay, vote. Okay, your opinion wasn't enough to tip the scales. Here we go. Time to vote. Domination! Last one. So, who ruined it? Which of you is dooming good today? Round the third. For round 3, you're gonna receive a couple thingies that were ruined in previous rounds. You'll pick the scenario you want to unruin. You're gonna add something to save this disaster. Then, you're gonna go up against another player to see who unruined it best. Remember, you're unruining these thingies in a funny way. You're still trying to make your buddies laugh and not trying to actually fix these scenarios. halfway through your time. Better get to your second thingy. Let's see what you got. Okay, here we go. Remember, vote now for whoever. And next up we got... Get to voting! Look at this one! Who was the best at making it better? Ooh, samesies. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, vote time. And another. Do the vote thing. And finally, time to vote for your favorite Unruined. Which one of you doomed your way to the top? And here comes my new bestie. I love you, little flame thing.
Here you are, full of gratitude, flying high, shiny ain't round 3. Dominate. 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 Dominate.
Breakfast in bed.
Breakfast in bed.
A new hat on your
New
head.
hat on your head.
Winning the lottery.
A big fat check. A picnic in the afternoon. Your father says he's proud of you. You aced all your tests in school. Your crush kisses you on the lips. But you can't help but dominate. If you have no fear, dominate. Smiling ear to ear, dominate. Cackling at misfortune, dominate. Dominate. But what if we made it good?
I'm Schmitty, and I don't know about you, but I feel like a game of Quiplash. I see you all remembered your names. The rest of the game ought to be easy. This is round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Let's take a look. Number 1 on the list, the name of an exhibit you'd be surprised to see at an art museum. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next prompt. Don't throw out those used chopsticks. They could be used to blank. Time to vote. Up next, the one thing they don't show you on the Pentagon tour is the secret blank room. Vote away. Moving on, the last thing you want to find in your cat's hairball. Get to voting. Next on the list, the name of a singles bar for pirates. Vote now. Next, instead of "It's alive," believe what Dr. Frankenstein yelled after making his 14th Frankenstein monster. Vote on your devices. Next one, a terrible thing to say while testing out a mattress. Ready, set, vote! Round 1's done. Let's see who's in the lead. It's round 2 time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Time to share. Starting us off, a weird plan for saving the manatees. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, a good name for a movie starring a crime-fighting jockey and his horse. And vote. Your next prompt is, yelling fire in a crowded movie theater is bad, but even worse is yelling blank. It's voting time. Coming up next, a disturbing thing to see your kid making out of clay. Put in your votes. And next, the name of a horse you should never bet on. Okay, vote. Moving on. Elections would be a whole lot better if instead of debates, we made the candidates blank. Put in your votes. Next up, the title of a video game that would have been huge in the 1800s. And vote. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. Let's see the responses. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals, gold, silver, and bronze. Have at it. All right, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze first. Show me the silver. And gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. Okay, let's see those final scores.
Aha!